At around 4:30 p.m. Pacific time, I reported that Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz were close to finalizing their fight at UFC 202. Now, this was a little different because usually when I'm reporting news, I'm usually, at home or in a hotel room or anything, something like that. But this time I was in the media room. But as you know, news doesn't stop for any occasion. When there's news, when you can confirm something, you report it. So that was at around 4:30 p.m. Pacific time. And in fact, a PR person came up to me and told me that I had jumped the gun with that story. And I said that I was, pretty confident that it was right. And in fact, a couple hours later, they confirmed that it was true. At around 5 p.m. Pacific time, I reported that Brock Lesnar was close to finalizing a deal to fight at UFC 200. And this was a much bigger story because it came out of the blue. No one suspected this because he's under contract with WWE. And this sort of, blew up into a big thing, and a lot of people thought I was wrong. For the record, I'm still batting 1,000. I've never been wrong with anything as far as what I've reported. At around 11 or so, right before the main event, a PR person came up to me and said that Dana White wanted to speak to me backstage, and I told him that the main event was coming up and I wanted to watch it. I have to, cover it, so maybe we could talk afterwards. I had been told that he was a little upset that this Brock Lesnar news got out. A couple of minutes later, another PR person came and said, you need to come to the back to speak to Dana. I said, I'd like to bring someone with me. I brought my videographer, Casey Leiden, with me, and Dana was standing in the back there and said, get out of here. You're done. You're not welcome here. He said, go to Bellator, go cover Bellator, which is the number 2 promotion in the United States. He said that you're too negative. He said that Lorenzo Fertitta is not a fan of yours, and he made the call to kick you out, and you're not welcome here ever again. I tried to explain to him that I was not doing anything negative, that I was doing the same thing that every sports journalist does. I got something confirmed, and I reported it. A PR person told me that I should have had the professional courtesy to run that by them. But there's nowhere in the rule book that says that I have to do that. As long as it's confirmed by multiple sources and good sources, and I was right, I don't have to ask them, because in the past when I've asked them things, they've told me not to do it, or they said it's not true. In fact, ESPN asked him about this story on Friday night, and he said it wasn't true. So the same thing would have happened. And so I thanked him for everything he's done, and I said I hope that you'll reconsider. They took my credential away, and they escorted us out of the building. That's the general gist of what happened.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.